I did OnlyFans. I live in my truth. And I am ashamed at the behavior I've done because I am now 28 years old. I'm actually 28 years young on this earth. And I can say that I'm ashamed because of a lot of different reasons. I can sit here and I can talk to women and explain to younger girls coming up and things. And I thought it was cool. I thought this is what I wanted to do. I thought this is how I wanted to live. But all these females that you guys look up to in the industry, that the media pushes you, they're all miserable. They have no peace. They cry every night. They are not happy with themselves. They hate themselves so much so they get surgeries and they try to fit themselves to be in something they're not, and they're never going to fulfill it because they're not fulfilled on the inside.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. Greetings. Before we step into today's video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons. We're a new channel and we're trying to grow. On today's episode, we're going to talk about the degenerate spirit that's plaguing our society. Whether you are a religious person or not, with regards to the Bible, there are passages and stories that hold true to the very circumstances we are experiencing today. And the fact that people have gotten to the point where they're trying to justify their bad choices and still claim being religious is the worst type of hypocrisy I've ever seen. If you don't know, anything that's worth doing requires discipline. And thus, when you claim you're one thing and don't have the discipline to accomplish it successfully, you're nothing more than a hypocrite. But don't take it from me. Here are a few examples of the freaking hypocrisy taking place in the name of Christianity.
Today we are going to be discussing a woman and why she started her OnlyFans, and you will not believe the reason why. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
What happened was that job, the whole company actually dissolved. I got a call from the CEO and he was like, yep, we're shutting down the whole company. Thanks for all that you did. And I'm like, okay, well, I have a second income. It's now plummeted. It's at the bottom. And now I just lost this job. I'm like, I have to go full force. Now this is like God, I don't know if you believe in God, but this is God telling me, like, this is your time. You have to do it. So.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
Y'all heard that right. So because this woman lost her job due to the company shutting down, and her second income wasn't what she wanted it to be, she took it as a sign from God. She took it as a sign from God to start doing OnlyFans. Not, hey, let me find another job that's in the same field that I'm in. Nope, I'm just going to start OnlyFans. Ma'am, you never wanted to do that job anymore in the first place. That's what it was. That's why you were so quick to jump to the OnlyFans. Let's keep it moving. These women are just lazy, for real. I wish they would just say that.
I had a sit-down conversation with my social media manager at this point, and I'm like,
it's God telling you to show you to the world.
I'm all in. I'm all in. What do I need to do? I can't go back to corporate America.
Yeah, after doing OnlyFans, yeah, you definitely can't go back.
Every time I felt like I was getting kicked down. I was down. I was trying to get back out. I'd get kicked down in another way. I couldn't do it anymore. And like I said, I've always felt like I was different. I wasn't meant for that 9-to-5 life of like going into the office, like, how was your weekend? Like, no.
So you're all in now?
I'm all in, 100% at this point.
Are you uncomfortable with some of the content you're putting out there?
No, I'm not. I actually make it a point to say, like, a lot of people request some things, and, my page, I like to make it a safe space for everyone to express what they're interested in and put out any requests, but I don't do everything that's asked of me, and there's certain things for no amount of money that I will do.
How does it make you feel to be interacting with guys like this? Because you reply to your own comments, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I've actually been able to, I don't want to say like relationship and like romantic relationship type of way, but I have built certain, I guess, relationship dynamics with certain fans that I just interact with more than others, or the ones that have been around since the beginning. I think that's the beauty of someone like me versus someone with thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers, is like I really do have more of the time to like interact and get to know them. I wouldn't say that's the case for everybody. A lot of people just subscribe and buy their videos and never want to talk to me, which is totally cool. Like, but I do enjoy interacting with my fans.
Are you basically an actress?
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But you're in control.
I am. I think that's the beauty of and the platform is like you can really make the content that you want and that you're comfortable with, and you're not forced to make anything that you're not, like in maybe mainstream.
So yes, apparently, as you have heard, I am the first girl ever to get a Christian BBL.
Wait a minute.
A lot of people have been asking me what a Christian BBL is. I have the YouTube video up about it, but people would rather be loud and wrong. So here I am to compress basically how I got my Christian BBL and what exactly that even is. I get the YouTube vlogs are not for everyone. I only watch a few YouTubers myself. By the way, my name is Sophiology. So what is a Christian BBL and how did I end up getting mine? Okay, so I booked my surgery with Dr. Jung in Houston. I'm not sure if he's a Christian. I never asked him. It wasn't relevant to my surgery. But anyways, I'm sure God was there because God never leaves me.
What in heaven's name are you talking about?
Everyone has called my procedure a BBL, so I call it that now too. But if we're being specific, I specifically got lipo 360 and fat transfer to my hips. If I sound aggravated, it's been a long day. But anyways, I decided that instead of getting the surgery and keeping it hush, hush, it would be nice to let my followers know I got this surgery because I'm honest. I've lost 40 pounds this year, and I also have a reputation on YouTube for weight loss, self-care, beauty influencing, you name it. So being transparent is kind of important, and I'm here for the girls. I knew not everyone would be happy about my choice to get my body done because arguably I had a nice body before, and I'm not supposed to change how God made me or whatever, but I did, and I chose to be honest about it. So I share my experience on YouTube, right? Just a regular BBL vlog, and I was met with more backlash than I expected. Like, I was being dragged. My family was so upset and worried for my mental health. Like, it was crazy. And I know I got Christian followers, but to be dragged like that is crazy. I was disgusted by the way some people were talking to me. And if you know me in real life, I don't tolerate such rubbish. You're not gonna bully me and I keep quiet in the name of I'm an influencer. If I have time, I'm gonna clap back. Never was I promoting plastic surgery or saying it's right in God's eyes. I was just being honest and sharing my experience to my followers. I think it's the Nigerian in me that can be dramatic at times. Like, it's very Nigerian to be sarcastic when you're insulting people. And when you mix sarcasm and dramatization, you basically have a recipe for what happened yesterday. So I decided, you know what? As much as I love having a Christian audience or whatever, I don't want the judgmental ones who speak to me out the side of their neck as if they're perfect or holier than everybody else. I want the girls and guys that are humble and know that a walk with God is not spotless. The only perfect example of a person is Jesus. And I found it necessary to remind people that the God I serve still loves you, even when you do things he told you not to do.
Listen, you can't make this shit up, people.
God knows we sin, guys. As much as he's powerful and just, he's also merciful and loving. Also, my personal walk with God is nobody's business as well.
I still
No
consider
guy
myself
wants
a
that.
Christian. I still consider myself a Christian. I do. And that just means that I believe that Jesus died on the cross for my sins, and I'm not a fucking judgmental person like you. What gives you the right? You're not perfect. You should know better than anyone that we are sinners.
Okay, you're right.
We're not
you're
perfect.
Right. And I know
so get off your high horse.
I know I'm not perfect. Okay.
No, get off your high horse. What makes you think that you're better than everyone else? You
never
are
said
a
that.
sinner.
I never
you
said
are
that.
recently born again. So then why are you judging other people? You can have your beliefs, but don't attack other people. That's fucked up.
this side of the table was saying that it's a great lifestyle decision. You said it's a great lifestyle decision at 18 to do that. I was encouraging young ladies.
Did I say that for everyone? Did I speak for everyone?
You
I
was
speaking for myself.
Okay, there's impressionable young girls out there. Let me finish my point. I let her speak.
All right.
There's impressionable young girls out there that are watching this. Okay. There was a girl who was on this show that got into OnlyF. Okay. She had a lot going for her. It's the kind of thing that a lot of women are going to regret when they're older. You might not. That's okay.
It'll make you feel better.
I was a stripper. I did OnlyFans, and I'm ashamed. Woman breaks down in tears. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
I was a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
I did OnlyFans. I live in my truth. And I am ashamed at the behavior I've done because I am now 28 years old. I'm actually 28 years young on this earth. And I can say that I'm ashamed because of a lot of different reasons. I can sit here and I can talk to women and explain to younger girls coming up and things. And I thought it was cool. I thought this is what I wanted to do. I thought this is how I wanted to live. But all these females that you guys look up to in the industry, that the media pushes you, they're all miserable. They have no peace. They cry every night. They're not happy with themselves. They hate themselves so much so they get surgeries and they try to fit themselves to being something they're not, and they're never going to fulfill it because they're not fulfilled on the inside.
All right, so there's a part 2, guys, that I'm going to play here. So it turns out everything that we've known about modern women who pursue this specific lifestyle, OnlyFans and stripping, getting their body done, everything we thought it was. But wait, it gets deeper.
I have joy. I have things. I don't have the things that I used to have. And I have the things I have things that I never used to have, but I lost everything I used to have. So the money, the fame, the popularity, the friends, I lost it all. But I gained happiness. I gained peace, bro. I gained joy. I gained a purpose. Like, I found, like, I'm going to start crying. But...
All right, I have to say this right now because I already know some of you guys are over there pulling out your napkins, Kleenexes, and wiping your eyes. And I'm not saying don't feel bad for this chick, but I want to take a different approach to this situation. For the remainder of this, guys, I'd like you to divorce yourself from this woman's story. I get it. You can talk about it later on, but just for a moment, divorce yourself from this woman's story and the tears and the pain, which is very real, and I believe she actually means what she's saying. I'm choosing to believe that. But instead of focusing on this woman's unique story, I want you to replace what she's saying with a woman who's gotten to 28 and has kids and is finally ready to settle down with a good guy. Or the woman who gets to 29, 30, and has never had a boyfriend because she's been out partying in the streets, hasn't done OnlyFans or stripped or anything like that, but she's had a hell of a lot of fun in the streets, letting dudes bust her cheeks left and right, and is finally gone back to church, revived herself. Again, this is not me doubting this sincerity, but one thing you guys have to notice is the cycle of these women is the same, regardless of the degree they decided to indulge in street behavior, whether all they did was just rack up bodies and didn't actually film it for OnlyFans content, or they did film it for OnlyFans content. It's the same shit is what I'm basically trying to say. This is the epiphany phase. Perfectly being told this chick's 28. She's right at the same age. Shout out to Rollo Tomasi who coined the term. And that's what's happening exactly right here. Let's keep listening.
I don't want to cry, but I'm just saying, like, all right. I'm just saying, like,
And if you don't know what that is, it's the phase most women today get in their life when they're finally done with the party phase, the bad boys. Their biological clock starts to signal to them that, like, hey, I'm getting closer to that age where my window is running out to capitalize on having children, right? That urge to reproduce, to settle down. And they're realizing that party might be coming to an end. But we know that Society tells women the party never comes to an end and lies to them to continue to live their best life when it all ends in tears.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Let's keep listening.
I know it's real because I know it's real because I know what I've been through. And I know that when I gave it up to the world, it might seem like, oh, you fell off. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like sometimes your kids will pay for your behavior. You know, you might be doing something and your kid will suffer, you know what I'm saying? So that's never something I ever wanted to happen. I try to keep my son away from my lifestyle and things that I did. But unfortunately my son was he took a lot because of my choices. So I wish I learned earlier, but I know now, so it is what it is.
So in closing, I'm going to say that things have gotten so bad that, like they say, everything that's wrong is right and everything right is now wrong. And to utilize religion to justify your debauchery is just outrageous. Lastly, as the young lady said in the last clip, for most of these ladies, a lot of them have children, and you don't realize the impact you're going to have on them once they come of age in today's modern society with devices. Anybody can find your OnlyFans page, your corn page, or whatever. And the trauma that the children are going to get is unmeasurable. Yet, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this subject. Is there any solution, or are we too far gone to even turn back the page? As always, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Male Reality Lessons. Take an opportunity to check out other videos you may enjoy on my channel. And as always, have a good day.